Hey guys, I'm that fat guy. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today is Friday, the best day of the week. We are on the home stretch to the weekend, and it's just a lovely day today. Absolutely lovely day. The birds are singing, and the sun is out, and my lovely Parramatta Eels won a game last night. Now, it wasn't a pretty game. It was a very ugly game. It was very average, but we held strong. We won a game that probably we wouldn't have won last year, so I'm very stoked with that. If you haven't been to my channel before, I'm just a fat dude trying to lose weight and keeping a daily vlog of my life and the goings on and how I'm doing it. I'm just out here just about to munch into my man bar snack that I'm gonna have today. It's this is the chopped peanut butter one of my absolute favorites. That and the hazelnut, awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my channel and what you guys will come to expect, and what I want to do, because like it is footy season and I do love football, and it is a part of my life, and I probably will be talking about it in passing and mentioning it from time to time, and that's what at the heart this channel is my own vlog about my life and what's important to me and losing weight. So you guys have seen me working on the car and going to weddings and super events and all that kind of stuff, but also football is very important to me, so I will be talking about that. And if you're not a big fan of rugby league and such like that, that's fine. I'm going to try to keep it down to a minimum, but if I do go to an event or something like that, I will post up like a bit of a vid of me going to that. So if you are interested to see what the outings are like, tune in, stick around, throw us a like or a dislike if you don't like my stuff. Like, that's fine. That's fine. I'm doing this just to lose weight and keep track of myself. That's basically it. With that aside, yesterday, as mentioned, I did go to the Eels game, and on my way there, I actually met a mini celebrity. Let's go take a look. Hey guys, that fat guy here. I'm just walking through the heart of Parramatta at the present moment, off to the game. There's legions of Dogs fans, Para fans, you name it, and the mood is palpable. Mate, just walking past the shop, the one, the only Peter Wins, just coming up here. Look at that. You can't score here, you won't score. Mr. Win, how you doing, mate?
Good, mate. Go Para. You
go
Para. For the game?
Yeah, mate,
How many
absolutely.
points start you giving them?
Mate, I'm giving them probably 12 stars.
Whoa! Hope you're right.
Yeah,
enjoy the game, mate.
Mate, you reckon we'll get up this year?
Yeah, I think we'll be alright, It's early start of the season, everybody's fit and strong, so pretty tough game tonight. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get hold of it. Hey mate, thanks for saying good day.
Thank you, mate.
Catch you, mate.
Pleasure meeting you. There you are, the legend Peter Win himself. Just getting to the stadium now. I always get really excited at this point. Currently, steps are at 11,400, which is great, but let's take a look at that. Ooh, look at that. It's just beautiful. It's just amazing. The job that they've done on this stadium, if you've never been, I highly recommend you go. If you have any chance to see your team play at Bankwest this year, go to it. It's like amazing. I cannot describe like the view that you get from these seats. Like, they're just so steep, you feel like you're on top of them. Unlike ANZ, where you're sitting like 50 meters away from the game, you feel like you're right on top of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna meet up with the guys. I said gate D, which I think is around the other side of the stadium, so we're gonna get more of those steps up. And see, oh, look at that. Welcome to paradise. That's exactly how I feel right now. So yeah, there's all sorts of game shows. There's 1,000 people lined up to get their members' hats. I can get that another time, bugger that. So just walking around the gate D, 12,000 steps, that's good. But yeah, might change into my jersey now. That's a bit better now. I mean, the Eels jersey. Walking down to the gate, feeling a lot better. There's people making noise. That's what I love about football. Everyone's in a fantastic mood. Like everyone I've spoken to and walked past have all just been so happy with a great big smile on their face, and it's just like bringing the community together. Despite its scandal or two, or 5, or 12, the NRL is a good thing. So this one is a professional bit of kit. I'll still use my camera phone. So for all those who haven't been here, this is your view. That's Trevor. Here's Mr. Vanilla. Loves Mr. Vanilla. Something in my teeth. Get ready for the big show, the big game, the game opener. Rugby League is back, baby. Later. Wow! That was a scrappy game. It was not entertaining, and I swear to God, I nearly had a heart attack like 5 times. Oh, to find it in a true blue, and weren't you waiting go? And when we see the other side slowly start to yield, we'll raise our voices to the sky and glorify the Eels. Woo! This is my favourite part of the night, other than a good win. Mate, fucking love it. Yeah! So, walking back through the army of people. They close off the street. It's insane. And everyone's in a fucking top mood. I'll bleep out that. So yeah, this episode of That Fat Guy will probably be a little bit long. It's not very often I go to the game, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get some footage. Fuck Parramatta! Let's go Eels! Come on, boys. Come on. It's a good win. Good win. Come on, man. Shit game. People in a good mood. So yeah, the experience was just something else. Like even though there's all these fears and the world's going crazy at the moment with a certain virus, a certain pandemic, it seemed to be that no one really cared. Everyone was out there in droves, Bulldogs fans, Parramatta fans, and everyone was in a fantastic mood because the footy is back, and that means a lot to a lot of people. The only issue is that now the health minister of Australia has come out and said, hey, maybe we shouldn't have any events of any more than 500 people. So they're wanting to cancel any event that has more than 500 people, and this has a huge impact into the world of sports. Like the basketball has already been shut down. The Formula 1 today, no fans to go. It's still a question mark on whether it's actually going to go ahead. Even the games tonight, like with the Cowboys, they've got a brand new stadium and it might be empty for the game, and that's a huge impact, as well as things in the future, things like the Easter show, things like Anzac Day, like all these public gatherings. Like, when is it going to stop? When is everything going to calm down? Is it because there's going to be like a vaccine or a way of treatment? And if it does happen, like, what are they going to do? So if, like, let's say in rugby league one player has it and they play another team, do both teams go into quarantine for a couple of weeks and then they suspend the entire league? Who knows? Like, it's a contact sport, it's just, yeah, it's interesting to see how that's all going to go. Meeting Peter Wynn was just fantastic, and that wasn't like scripted at all. I just was walking past the shop. He was standing out front, saying hello to fans on the way through, and every interaction I've had with him, because I've met him a couple of times when I've gone to his shop, he's just a legend. Like every time he meets you, he's so happy to see you and talk to you and like actually engage with his customers. And it's not an act, because he's like that all the time. Like, and if you're not a genuinely top bloke, that doesn't happen. Like you may meet someone one day and the next day there'll be two completely different people. Exact same all the time. So Peter, look, long shot, but if you do watch this, mate, you're an absolute legend. Thank you very much for having a chat to me on the camera and just doing what you do, mate. You're an absolute legend. Thank you. But anyway, enough about sport. My health, I'm feeling great. I didn't get much sleep last night. I only got about 6 hours if I'm lucky. Got home at 11 o'clock at night after the game finished, and racked up something like 16,600 steps for the day. And I've also gone out for a walk today, so I'm up to about 7,300, which is great towards my averages, because there were a couple of days this month where my watch was in for repairs and my phone wasn't doing too good of a job picking up steps. So there was a few days where it was quite low, so that looked like big average. Like last night, it's just shot it straight back up again. I think for the month right now, I'm averaging around 7,200 for the month of March. Otherwise, guys, everything is going good. I've got a few ideas for some videos coming up, where you guys can get to know me a little bit more, and just a couple other things which I find a bit interesting. Tonight for dinner, I'm going to have the chicken pizziola that I got left over. Oh, last night I was fretting over dinner a little bit, but as I was walking through Parramatta, I ended up going for a Subway wrap, a wholemeal wrap that had, I think it's like chicken teriyaki, no cheese, just in salad. Of course, I honestly think that was the best option out of like all the other options that were presented to me, and within the time frame to which I can get it. So I didn't have anything at the stadium, although I would have loved to have had a beer and a pie and all of that. It's the middle of the week. It just didn't feel right, and I didn't want to use that up as a cheat meal, because even though the Manshake teaches you, it wants you to live in moderation, and I understand that healthy eating is a lifestyle, not just a diet. Right now I am on like lose weight mode, so I don't want to fill myself up with unnecessary stuff while I'm still breaking the habits and the thoughts of eating bad food, which is always the best food. Oh, KFC and nuggets and bacon and all of that. I just miss you so much. I do miss it. I do miss like local shops near me has a KFC, and whenever I go and pass it in the car with the windows down, just that smell of the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices wafts in, and like does that the come here, like the cartoon come here under my nose. And if I was a cartoon, I would be like floating out the window just like on a scent trail and going and ordering a great big bucket of greasy, yummy, disgusting chicken. But guys, look, I really do appreciate your time and tuning into another video of just me talking about nothing. It is the start of the weekend, so if you are going out tonight and are celebrating the weekend, do it safe. Keep your hands clean. Try not to touch your mouth, your nose, your eyes. If you are out in public areas, just wash your hands if you can, or take some hand sanitizer. And stay clean, stay safe. I'll see you all tomorrow, and have a great night.